is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on last year's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Kernstreet. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Nittany Lions will kick this away to get us going. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. The Buckeyes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Well, Kirk, no surprise, you get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The back's got it. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the handoff. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. What a catch! They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Boy, how about the read here by this quarterback to find his open man and keep this drive moving. Great conversion. And when you're in the red zone, you got to think about getting a touchdown. You want to come away with 6 points, and now they've got a shot to get it.
They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. The run to the left, trying to find pay dirt. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. He escapes the pocket. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
You talk about the right way to get a game started, this offense put together a nice scheme. They felt comfortable with the script, and they moved the ball all the way down the field. 10 plays, and they get a touchdown. If you're the defensive coordinator, you're back to the drawing board trying to figure this out.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So Penn State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing game.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up with the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking to throw. It's Aller. Catch hauled in here over the middle, and we're able to get him down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They're trying to sneak it for the first. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
He's looking deep again. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver. And the Nittany Lions will line up to boot it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 31. They'll hand it off. That one moves the ball across the 40.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Grab by the receiver. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
It's an out route, the catch made, and he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
To the air, it's Sayin. On the move now. With the catch, it's Tate. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Can't hold on. The defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Choosing to return the punt. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Looking to scramble. And he's hit just before the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. You finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. Sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Caught by the receiver. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, and they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Buckeyes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Caught behind the line. It's Smith. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Offense facing 2nd and goal.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, it's a great job in this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He shreds the tackle. Breaking free at the 35. Here he goes. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Penn State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made on the right side. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Buckeyes will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And the return brought down by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Here comes a handoff. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up.
Fired into a tight window and picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, against zone coverage like that and the ball thrown deep down the middle of the field, you've got to layer that throw in. Very challenging throw, requires a nice touch with a strong arm, and the quarterback that time just did not make the throw.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. The receiver grabs it. Touchdown, Ohio State. This offense really clicking.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. It's an option look. He'll toss it to the back.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Scanning the field. It's Aller. Catch made on the left side. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Split backfield here. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Penn. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The Nittany Lions starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They keep him guessing with a run. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. A deep shot to the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the Nittany Lions will have to kick this away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. To throw, it's Sayin. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yardage.
So a very makeable 3rd down for this offense from the 26-yard line. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Tackled at the 35, good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
What an impressive job here by this quarterback to work through his progressions, had the time to be able to read the defense properly, and then eventually finds the underneath route for a first down.
He escapes the pocket, loses the ball behind the line, able to make the recovery and avoid a crushing turnover.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And they wrap them up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch. It's Tate. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Contact as he threw it. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. Still 2 quarters to go in this incredible regional showdown between two of the winningest programs in football.
Going in the second half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Second and long now at the 17. Dropping back, it's Aller. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, what a grab! And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Offside, defense.
The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. The back's got it again. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
It's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
Offense now behind the sticks on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down. Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Play action here on first down. Catch made on the out route. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, the energy really building now, Cricket. Then I care for this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
Now the all-important extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. The pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The Nittany Lions bring their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Snags the good throw. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air, it's Sayin. On the move now. He'll try a pass here. Finds his man. It's Tate. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Buckeyes are in the red zone.
Here we go.
In the red area, it's Peoples. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
It's incomplete. The defense rises up and gets the stop against this very efficient third down offense. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On the run, it's Allen. He's past the marker and still going. Breaks loose at the 45. Finally, they make the tackle, but this defense reeling after a huge explosive play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Empty set now, 5 wide. Design quarterback run.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And that's a solid game before the defense able to bring him down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. One quarter to play at what has been a beatdown so far. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. To bootleg here. Swarmed with a pass rush. He's sacked.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. They finally tackle him at the 4. It's a solid gain on the pitch and catch.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. Press coverage now from the secondary. QB decides to keep it here. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Ohio State, 38. Penn State, 14.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Running back has it on a screen now. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Getting close to midfield now. They bring it down to the 47.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keeping it on the ground here. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. And they misfire in first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Throwing up, play action. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? There's the handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. And here's the handoff. Enough to move the 6 there. Sets up 1st and goal at the 7.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll throw it now. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards.
And on 2nd goal, the offense goes with the speed to try to get the ball out to the edge. But how about this defense? Not only are they physical, but here they show what kind of speed they have as well.
Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the return. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
First down here for this offense. He's looking to throw. Fires it on the move. Catch made in space. Look out. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Nittany Lions lining up here on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Smith. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball handed to the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out that...
Looking downfield near the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Here we go, fourth down. They'll try to run for it. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but the game moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
To throw, it's Sayin. Receiver makes the grab. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged him behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.